hopefully, and you're right, transplants will fail, especially in autoimmune disease.
This is not just from my experience, but really the research that I do in the field. You want to try to do everything that you can as far as diet. You want to continue.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Kidney Coach YouTube channel. I am naturopathic Dr. Fiona Chin, co-founder of Kidney Coach, Kidney Disease Solution, and our supplements Kaigenesis. And I am very excited today to be joined for the first time by the beautiful, amazing Stephanie Modavis. Now, Stephanie is such a, look at her, she's drop dead, stunning, gorgeous. But Stephanie, believe it or not, has been through 2 kidney transplants, and she just has such a wealth of knowledge. And she's super passionate about holistic healthcare, coaching, and how to navigate the journey of healing after, before, and moving through things like autoimmune diseases, kidney failure, and then and I'll let Stephanie share her story, but she's been on dialysis and then the heartbreak of a failed transplant and having to go through it all again. But what I really love about Stephanie is that her resilience, and really what she's cultivated through her journey to come up with strategies and ways that really have allowed her to navigate something that's super stressful and transform it into something that she's not only used to help heal herself. So for people that maybe have kidney disease and have been told they have to do dialysis and transplant, I mean, you've got so much information. We will definitely have you back. So we will dig into a lot of these topics. But, you know, what I really want to know is, what are the things that you can see, because you're working with people going through this all the time, that you go, that makes the difference, or they're the key things to have a healthy, good experience of a transplant, or to avoid dialysis, or to hopefully, and you're right, transplants will fail, especially in autoimmune diseases. Sometimes we can't help that sort of stuff. But for people that maybe don't have that, what are the things that you see going forward that you wish people with transplants were told if they don't get to meet you?
Yeah, thank you for letting me share that. And that's, I'm happy to share. This is not just from my experience, but really the research that I do in the field, and the people that I talk to is some really crucial tips would be to realize that what you're going through is temporary. Okay. So what you're going through is temporary. So do your best to surrender and relax. You want to try to do everything that you can as far as diet. You want to continue to try to move. If you're struggling with depression or anxiety, it's always nice to talk to a peer. A lot of times patients feel very lonely. You're definitely not alone in this community. This is unfortunately a formidable community. So you're not alone, but also to know that this is something that if you do feel depressed or anxious or overwhelmed, I think it's normal. Give yourself a little self-compassion. But other things that I find that are very, very critical are, besides a little bit of movement still, try to making your center, try to do things to help contribute to de-stressing yourself. But the quality of your relationships. I can't tell you how many times I meet people and they're not being honest in their relation. They're not being honest to their doctor. They're not being honest within their caregiver relationship. There's troubles in the marriage, or there's, familial dynamics going on and fighting and tension that are happening around when somebody is ill. When somebody's going through this experience, I've discovered a lot of us have been putting other people before ourselves. So when you're going through this, you must put yourself first. And if there are people that are stopping you from your self-care in this moment of being critically ill, you need to reevaluate communications or advocate for what you need. I will say that one of the most powerful experiences I had was I had a family member who there's a lot of tension between her and I within my life, as is my mother-in-law. I hate to call it out, but we all know that dynamic can be complicated. But I had asked her every time she would try to, come see me when I was in the hospital, I had to say to her, I had to find the courage to say, your presence doesn't contribute to my wellness right now. I will let you know when it's okay to come visit me. I had to continuously take back my power, in my relationships, and advocate and speak up for myself when I felt uncomfortable. I couldn't be a doormat. So I would say you need to be around somebody who's supportive. You don't need to be around 10 people who aren't supportive. You need to have one person in your life who's got your back, who you can really be authentic with. And also you want to advocate and find the right doctors for yourself. So I think those are some practical tips that are really important.
If you want more information about Stephanie, I'll put in all the links below. If you want to find out more about what we do, head to www.kidneycoach.com. You'll often find it, not often, you will also find us on Facebook and Instagram under all the same stuff. Remember to hit subscribe and like. That way you will get notified anytime we put up new content. Stephanie, thank you again. Really appreciate you. Looking forward to this journey with you. And everybody listening, thank you for being part of our community. As always, I hope you found this valuable. We look forward to seeing you next time.